Hi everyone. Today we will discuss about the system design for the WhatsApp Messenger and what is the requirement, how is the question it is coming when we are trying to develop such type of application. As a high level of design, I am going to discuss, and more I will try to go into more into functionality and technicality. What is the requirement? How do we approach? What is the some features which is available? So how we can create the same thing when we are developing. So just start on that. First of all, WhatsApp is also a social messaging platform that enables user to send message to one another. So it has become like integral part of the many people daily lives. But how it is work? The question should be coming like when you are a software developer, like you are developing anything like that or messenger something, a chatbot application, so you have to be think how this application is working, and if we have creating any application for the company specific, like if you can see right now, every companies, private companies, they are creating their own chatbot. Like if you are trying to take some services, you can visit that website, you can see in the corner this chatbot services is coming, like who you are, what is the requirement you are looking, what is the information you are talking, what is the services you are trying to take. So this is the application which is like similar, some concept is following from this WhatsApp, this chat services or chat communication, chat protocol, how they are following. So just want to like discuss about this fundamental question, and uh, how this basic, I can say, WhatsApp messenger is like creating, what is the functionality on that, what is the feature we are developing when we are having to create such type of thing at our end. First, if this question is arising, we have a like requirement two types, functional and non-functional. Functional requirement, what we can say, requirement in WhatsApp include like they can the ability to support one-to-one conversation, and it is like primary. Then yeah, if you are having a group call or more than one people, you can add. But first, when it is developed or when it is creating, then we have like one-to-one call. Then it is like have ability to show the last scene and message acknowledgement, like when it is sent, when it is delivered, when it is read. Then next we have a media support. Media support, like you are sending the images, you are sending the videos, so that should be also supporting when we are sending the data for this application. This is the like requirement which we are processing, which we are reaching when we have to development. I can say one of the example, like one of the capacity estimation, we have to give one of the mathematical calculation. If this is the some user is coming on this application, so how they are working, latency, reliability, all the stuff we have to be take care of that. So I can say one of the numbering I'm taking, like if there is like 10 billion messages are sent by one person, sorry, sent per day by 1 billion users, 10 million message sent per day by 1 billion users, I can say. Capacity estimation, 10 billion message sent to 1 billion user. Okay, so at peak traffic there are the 7 lakh active user per second. If I was just considering 7 lakh per second active user, and it is like peak traffic, I can say. Okay, and at peak traffic I can say 40 million message per second. User is active 7 lakhs and 40 million message, I can say, per second delivering the peak traffic, I can say. So on an average, each message has a 160 character. So resulting will be like 1.6 TB approximately. It is like 10 billion into 160 character of data per day. So the system is expected to be services for the 10 years. If I have 10 years duration. So requirement like 6 PB, like 10 into 365 and into 1.6 billion. So this type of storage we need when we have a requirement when we are developing. So for the storage capacity, we have to be take care of this thing. Then this application will consist of like multiple services, like each performing specific tasks. Like let's assume that latency for sending a message is 20 milliseconds, and that each server can handle the 100 concurrent connection. Based on this assumption, I can say we will need to fleet a like 8,000 into 40 millions into 20 million per second upon 100. So that will be like around, you just keep the like calculation. So yeah, 8,000 will be coming on that. 4 to the 8, and this divide by 100. Yeah, so 8,000 will be coming. So this is like services support, server support this chat services. So this is the capacity estimation I am trying to give. uh, just giving rate of 40 into 20 million per second upon 100. So yeah, it will be 8K approximately. Sorry, equal to, yeah. So yeah, coming to this high level design, I can say uh, there is a like user A. You can see send message to user B. Okay, and for that it is not directly coming to the user B. Between them we have a chat services. So it is like check server to which user B is connected. Okay, then it is forwarding to message from A to B. And we have a transient services. If you are developer, if you are listening this video, I think you have aware about this persistent and transient services, because it is already, we already study in the network what type of services in the transient or what is the persistence. If you not have idea, just comment it down. I will try, but I am expecting like this will be a data, this will be a information you are already knowing. So this is the like high level of data, high level of design, which we are just communication purpose or sending message purpose we are designing. Okay, so after this we can say API design. API design consisting like from user, what I can say, from user, then to user, like from to which user I'm sending, to user, then client metadata, sorry, client metadata, then the actual message which we are sending. So this is the like I can say I just when I creating the send message method. So this four component which I am using as a parameter. The send message function will be containing this all these parameter, I can say. Similarly, we have other function also, which we can say conversation type of one function we are creating, where this we are keeping the like user ID, offset, sorry, offset, message count, like how many messages you are sending, then timestamp. Okay, so this is the like just two three function I am creating for the sample purpose. There's a like we have a multiple features. There's a like payment, media type, sending videos or audios, communication as a chatting, I can say. So just broader level, just keeping the two three function for the understanding which we are creating here. And after that, like when we are messaging, when we are sending a message, we can see like there is a tick is coming, like last seen, single take, double take, how this feature is like working. So if you can see single take features, coming to the feature part, feature like I can say last seen, single take, yeah, single take I can say. Then double tick also we get. So how this single tick is working? When a message from user A reaches to user B and the server send an acknowledgement, yeah, signal to confirm that the message has been sent. So that means you are getting a single tick. Double tick means after the server send a message to user B through the appropriate connection, so user B will be send the acknowledgement back to the server to confirm the receipt of the message. You are sending the some message to the user A to user B, and it is like confirming, yeah, you are delivering the message, that is this. When user B opening the message, they are confirming like server to confirm the receipt of the message means double tick. The server will send another acknowledgement to the user which will be displayed as a double click. Coming to the blue tick means like when user B read the message, they will send another acknowledgement to the server to confirm that they have read it, and the server will then send another acknowledgement message to the user A, like which will be like display as a blue tick. So this is the like two, three type of layering I can say when we are communicating, like sending, then after sending it will be communicating, and after reading or properly I can say reading the message, then if you are again sending the acknowledgement for this user id, so you are getting the blue tick. And last send feature is like these features rely on the like hardware mechanism. We send the like continuous message to the server every 5 seconds. The server uses this message to maintain a table to the last seen status of the various users, like which any other user can easily to retrieve the check their last seen status. So it will be like communicating or continuously updating the status. You can see last seen 1 second ago, 5 minutes ago, like that. And coming to the like designing to key feature, I can say we are just first I can say I have a priority one to one communication. It is like essential component for the chat communication or chat services. Allow one user to send another message. So how it is working? I can say, suppose like admin want to send a message to admin two. The message is sent to the chat server that admin one is connected to. Then admin one is receive the acknowledgement from this like chat server that the message has been sent. The chat server then asks to the data storage to fetch the information about the chat server that admin 2 is connected to. The chat server, as I already mentioned here, you can see in the high level design. So it is like it is message delivered to the admin 2 using a push mechanism. So admin 2 send acknowledgement back to the chat service of admin 1, which inform admin 1 that message has been delivered. So if admin 2 read the message again, a new acknowledgement is sent to the allies uh, admin 1 to confirm that the message has been read. So this is the way of communication is going on when one to one communication happen in this application. And after that I can see one of the bottleneck problem is like all the system are vulnerable to the failure, so it is important to have a measure in place to handle such situation. So in order to handle the large volume of traffic, the service must remain active and fault tolerant to handle any bottlenecks that may arise. In our services we can say in a chat and transient server are essential component, and it is like necessary to address any challenges that may arise in their operation. So one of the I can say chat server failure, then it will be like failed. Transient storage failure, that is also our app is failed. So this is the two bottlenecks as like high level I am less keeping here for the bottleneck problem. optimization purpose, we can work on the latency and availability. So these are the like high level of system design requirement we can keep in our mind, or if the interviewer is asking, so we can give this presentation or this type of idea or thought process to the like interviewer, like this is the thought process I'm keeping on that while designing or maintaining or developing the application. And I think you got some valuable information from this topic: how to design, how we can look into that, what are the services, what is the communication protocol, how we are like keeping in our mind when we are sending the message. Okay, so I think this will be adding a valuable information. And if you like, please like, hit, comment and subscribe this channel. Thank you. Meet in the next video.